Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Investor Show. As always, this is your host, Prince Dykes, coming all the way live from the beautiful state of Denver, Colorado. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, comment button, and drop some comments below. Or shoot me an email and hit the bell icon to get all the updates and all of the great stuff. But as always, I don't have a lot of time, I definitely know you guys and girls don't have a lot of time, so we're going to jump straight into it. So as you can see in the description box, this video is about the leading economical indicators. The leading economical indicators. If you watch my previous video, you see me talk about it. But in this particular video, we're going to talk about exactly how to see this indicator, how you can subscribe to it, who creates it, what it's made of, all the other great stuff, and how you can add it to your repertoire. So first, let's talk about what it is. The economy has leading indicators, it has lagging indicators, and other things like that. The leading indicators are indicators to tell where the economy is projected to head. Where is it going? Is there certain things that happen that lets you say, hey, well, this is what happens first before we go into a recession, before we go into an expansion, things like that, right? So we're gonna talk about what those particular things are. So we're gonna go here on Google. We're just gonna type in leading economical indicators, right? And you have a wiki page. You got all this other stuff here, but we're gonna talk about quickly what it is. And these are the indicators. For prime example, what it does is it takes the United States unemployment rate. It takes the S&P 500. It takes the building permits. It takes all these indicators. New building permits. The inflation adjustment, the M2, all these indicators that we have for the economy. What it does is it takes these and it builds it into an index that's put out monthly by the Conference Board. The Conference Board is a nonprofit organization built of different business leaders from around the world, and they pretty much put out this product to help business leaders and investors like yourself to tell, hey, what's coming up and things like that. So this is their website, the Conference Board, right? So once you log in, you can set up an account. It's free. Just hit, but mine is already logged in, so I can't walk through it. And you have economic indicators, U.S. leading economic index, right? So you can click on that. Once you click on that, this is going to take you to the economical indicators, right, that they have. So they have the Conference Board Leading Indicator Index, right, increased in May. So this gives you a quick overview of what it is, particularly what happened. Like, hey, this is what's the increase. So this is an indication of, hey, this is where we predict the market to go. So we're going to take a look at the most recent report in May. So here it is, not May, but here this one is for Thursday, right? Thursday, June 21st. So this one is pretty much hot off the press, right? The Conference Board. The Conference Board Leading Indicator Index for the U.S. increased by 0.2%. They're just going to tell you it is increased in May positively, contributed to blah, blah, blah. And another thing that I did like is it tells you here the positive contributors, right? The positive contributors were the IMX, the New Orders Index, because in order for a company to sell something, it must increase its inventory. A company only increases its inventory if they expect it to sell. Let's say, take myself for example. I'm an author. I'm not just going to go out there and have to order 1,000 books to be shipped to my house just so I can sit on them. I'm pretty much going to order those because I, predicting to sell those, or maybe I have some book signing events. I have something going on. So that's a good leading indicator of what's going on. Wow, these persons is increasing their orders of products because they're probably predicting to sell them. Versus if I don't predict to sell them, my orders will slow. And if my orders will slow, that's a good indicator of where the economy may be going, because if people are not buying, then I'm not making money. That's not good for business, right? Because one person's spending into another person's income. So the positive contributors, these tell you the positive contributors. Also, it tells you the negative ones, right? So you look at the negative contributors, beginning with the largest negative contributor, building permits, right? So building permits, before somebody must build, they must get a permit, or they're supposed to get a permit. They get a permit saying, hey, I want to build this. this is a good economical indicator because nobody's going to be out here building houses or building anything if they don't have money, or they are not making good money, or they're not projecting to fill their house or to sell their property or something like that. So when you watch building permits increase or decrease, that could be a great sign of where the economy is going. So it tells you, hey, weekly building permits, manufacturing hours, and they even watch manufacturing hours because a manufacturer, right? In order for me to order books, that means someone is making them. And if the people at the factory are getting less and less hours, that means they're producing less stuff. If they're producing less stuff, that means that companies are ordering less things, right? And if a company is ordering less things, that means the company is not predicting to make as much money in the future as it has done in the past. So you guys all kind of see how this is going, right? So these are leading indicators. These are just giving you the negative contributors and give you the positive contributors, and it tells you when it's released. It's released every single month. You can sign up for this to come to you. So it's a pretty good piece of thing to have. But I want to introduce you to this. This is built by the conference board. Of course, a lot of people know I'm studying for new exams and new qualifications. I'm learning everything as I go along, and I want to share this guys with you so you can put this, because people are always asking me where the economy is going. It's going up, it's going down, it's going to do. So how many people know about the LEI, the leading economical indicator produced by the conference board, right? Now it has had some negative connotations about it, but this is a good thing to add to your repertoire and to tell your friends and tell them you learned it here on the Investor Show. But as always, I'm getting ready to head out of here. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, comment, and share button. Until the next video, podcast, cartoon, whatever else you see me do crazy around the globe. Peace, be safe. I'm out. Thank you.